Yeah, this is gonna go towards Bella's vet bills. Bella was a little sick last couple of days. We were worried that she might have had a stomach thing. She's had a stomach torsion thing before. So we had to bring her to the vet and get some tests and things. Turns out she's going to be okay. We got some medicine for her. She just mostly had an upset tummy. But those things are pricey. So Belf Night, and actually everyone who's contributed today, I want to thank you guys for specifically, you didn't know this, but you are helping to pay for Bella's vet bills, and that is incredibly appreciated. Thank you for that. And Belf Night, wow, that is huge. I got a promotion at work finally, so I'll be trying to take back my third place spot again at no one. P.S. missed a donation from Kim Machine. Okay, I wondered about that. There it is. Thank you very much, Belf Knight. Thank you for many reasons, but also thank you for pointing out the missed thing. When I loaded up, because I knew I'd missed one, I thought it was just Halco, but Caleb had come in 2 minutes before Halco, and so I'd missed that one. Kaylin Cheney said, drinking whiskey and watching Quill. What a perfect Saturday. Missed last stream, so I didn't get a chance to join in the vampire discussion. Have you seen the new BBC Dracula? I have not. Is it any good? I'll have to see if it airs here or if I can get on some sort of streaming service. Because, yeah, effectively, the conversation is mostly, I consume all things vampire. So, yeah, that's interesting. I'd have to take a look at that. Oh, cat got sick and vomited last night. I miss my cat so much. My lover gave birth to a daughter, and we know that I'm her father. And we both know that I'm her father. Oh, my lover! Oh, yeah. Kept quiet about it. I mean, is she good? Oh, no genetic traits? I think it's, like, adultery is not a crime, right? Our bastards don't inherit. I could legitimize. So basically, if the kid turns out to be good, I could legitimize the kid. I don't know if there's any... You know, whatever. I'm just gonna own up to this. Secret is suddenly on everyone's lip. I already knew it was a result, but repercussions for Hiltrude could be dire. To live life as a bastard is not an easy thing. I mean, yeah, but she would have been known as a bastard anyway because her mother wasn't married. So no matter what, she would have been a bastard. I gain a manipulation hook on Violetta? This is the person I'm helping to fight the war for. A Prince Ladrin. Yeah, okay. Cool. Did this do anything to me? I have no special trait. Does my spouse like me less? Unfaithful. I guess just because it's not a sin doesn't mean that she's not going to be jealous. I think there is, we didn't end up taking it because we didn't have the points, but we could have. I guess I could just reform. What I want to be able to do is reform my same religion. You know, because I'm the boss of it, I should be able to change things. We would have needed... Oh, it might have been in here for polyamory. Yeah, polyamory. This removes the, yeah, I think that removes that, basically, that jealousy modifier. Okay, so spouses will still get jealous, but other than that, I don't think there's anything bad. Scandalous priest. The chocolate world was I love the chocolate world. Was appalled to learn that my nephew, Duke Andre, has been routinely lying to local priests. He's apparently been tricking them into acting on false information in order to advance his furtive schemes. While scandals among the clergy are nothing new, it is disquieting for one to occur so close to home. We can condemn him. Would reduce chocolatism's fervor. I'd rather not do that. Oh, no matter... It has happened. No matter what, the fervor goes down. So, we gain piety, he loses opinion, we lose a bunch of stuff, or I should just stay silent. You gain 0 stress. We have, like, because of some modifiers, we keep getting 0 stress from things that should stress us out. I'm tempted to hit this button to get piety, because this would give me enough piety to start holy warring the Papal State. So, we're going to condemn him, because now we have enough. I'll wait until we've cleaned up this one war, but that'll be okay. Boom, we'll run that. We'll run this, that's going to be fine. Yeah, we'll just go and clean this up, that's going to be okay. We got whiskey and chocolate from... It's Fanian! Hey, Fanian! Bella needs more cookies and cuddles. Well, right now, we're not going to be giving her cookies. Because of the upset stomach. But Cuddles for sure. She seems fine now. In fact, I think she's getting a little salty that she hasn't gotten any cookies yesterday. She's like, no, I totally feel better. And I'm like, no, you're staying on special food. Luckily, the special food that we got actually smells really good. It's like canned stuff. It smells like good beef stew. So she might get a little salty when we stop feeding her the special food. I don't know. We have a new daughter, Pernette, who is smart, who wants to be named. It's going to be no one hears what he appears. Or what they appear. What he appears. When it's all squished in like this, it's a little bit hard to see. I'll just capitalize the N. No one here is what he appears. My brilliant daughter. Kind of a long name. I don't know what the name limit is. Oh, speaking of no one here, just contributed to the Whiskey and Chocolate Fund. If you like vampires, try Fred Saberhagen's The Dracula Tapes. Is it a movie, TV show, or is it like a book? I haven't heard of it. It feels like the sort of thing that would be the title of a book. Oh, my lover is playing absent-mindedly with my hair. She tells me about tax levels? Though I know little of such things, I find myself mesmerized by her passion for the subject. Her beautiful eyes are positively glowing. Is she a vampire? And the deep insight behind her words is clear, even to a novice like me. I could listen to her forever. Her stewardship's only 11, but I think that's going to be okay. I think I love you. Ooh. She could become my soulmate. Now, that's interesting. So, feels the same way, becomes my soulmate. Does not feel the same way, gain a stewardship experience. Or just gain experience. I don't think I want a soulmate. Especially one without good genetic traits. What do we think? I mean, I could be arbitrary about this. I'm tempted to go here and just take the stewardship lifestyle experience. Now, that won't be enough to give me a perk, and I'm not currently studying stewardship. So I'd have to flip over. Stupid sexy taxes. Yeah, I'm just going to hit this. We're not going to commit our heart right now. It's like, who needs taxes when you've got indulgences, right? Exactly. We're here, we're sieging, that's good. We got more whiskey and chocolate. For the puppers! Oh, thank you! Damon Jin. See, now, just seeing Damon makes me think of the Vampire Diaries. For the puppers, thank you very much, Damon. What is happening? Oh, good, okay, the war ended. Let's pause for a sec, because action is happening. Let's disband all. We've got some buttons to hit there. We're gonna... Oh, Kalim! I do worry. Don't worry about missing my tip. I was trying to mention it in chat, and you kept reading the message right next to it. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. Thank you very much. And again, my apologies. I do feel bad. All right, we're gonna start this stuff up with the Pope. We're gonna declare on the Pope because we have the best Pope hat. He's challenging us. Look at this. Look at this. He's copying our hat, or maybe we're copying him. I don't know. But this is a false Pope who doesn't believe that he believes in white chocolate. We cannot abide. We cannot abide. No, this white chocolate heresy? I don't think so, man. Oh, it's no one again. No one is bribing you to make raise your new daughter the spy master. You're saying so the girl is no one. Oh my god. The girl is no one. You remember when Game of Thrones was really good, you guys? God, those are great times, wasn't it? It was great. Chocolate versus stale biscuits. You're right. Little communion wafers. As someone who grew up Catholic, I certainly experienced a fair share of them. All right, now there are technically multiple kingdoms we could declare on, but yeah, the anointed kingdom of Romagna is the biggest holding, so that's what we're going to want to declare on. What happened to his troops? He had a lot more a while ago. Maybe some alliances or something broke. No. In 1037, war was declared. Take off every zig. I love the music as it kicks up when you declare war. Oh, so I guess the decisions we marked as notified, they've elevated them here outside of the issues, which I think is a good idea. We got some prisoners as well, but well, we have to hold the feast because it's like the very nature of our religion to hold maximum number of feasts. So we're gonna do that. We are going to raise some troops. What I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna raise them over here near Friuli. Not that it's an important part of our target, but I mostly want to raise my troops further away so that we've got lots of time to get them. In fact, I'll just keep the same rally point. We're going to raise all of our troops now. Everyone! Actually, what I probably should have done beforehand is made sure to max out my siege weapons. I wonder if we have better siege tech. We do have mangonels. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to destroy this one.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
And I will create some mangonels here. Okay.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
I only declared for like one county. It was highlighting. No, see the light blue here? This is the war goal. I think. I'm pretty sure. Messages using disappear points. Take the other pope and burn him on the chocolate bar. It's just like that's how we execute people. You know, we don't want to be cruel. So the most humane way we can think of to execute people is to drown them in a vat of melted chocolate. I mean, if you gotta go, that's a good way to go, right? We got a couple more tips coming in. We've got Name Moose, who says Bella might be a carnivore, but she's friendly to moose, so I like her. I mean, that's true. Although, if you happen to give her a little moose stuffy, she would not be very kind to that. We actually don't let her play with stuffies anymore because she likes to rip them apart. And we were worried about her, like, you know, swallowing bits of fabric and string and things, which, again, given her stomach issues that she's had in the past, we're very, very, very careful about that. Captain Penguin, thank you as well. Remember 3 weeks ago, I said I was donating my kidney. I did it, and we're recovering all... That's right, with the BBC show! The BBC filmed it for TV. Hours of quill streams will sustain me in convalescence. Lost 1.2 kilos in weight. Not recommended method of weight loss surgery, but effective. Captain Penguin, you have to let me know when this episode is going to air so that we can, like, record it or something over here, too. We will find a way to make it happen. That is so insanely cool. So insanely cool. And I hope you recovered just groovy. Wagner, thank you very much. Or Wagner, thank you very much for that. Hey Quill, longtime YouTube viewer, also a Twitch VOD lurker. Wanted to thank you for introducing me to all the Paradox games and the endless content I have consumed so far. Here's to many more years of entertainment. Love from Slovakia. Oh, that's cool. Well, thank you very much. Slovakia. Rodri the Bluebird, thank you as well. Question, does Jack Daniel's Tennessee Honey Liqueur count as whiskey? Yeah, it's a whiskey liqueur. But yes, and I think I've had it, and I think it's pretty good. And I'm not usually keen on sweetened liqueurs.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
That sort of like a sweet syrupy thing and alcohol really doesn't agree with me. I like some sweet drinks, like give me a daiquiri, margarita, any of those things. That's fine. That tastes good. But normally I'm not a fan of those. However, that one is really nice, especially on ice. Really good. Krince, thank you. I'm currently playing as the Duchess of Tuscany. Good character. Warring for Rome and the Pope is pissed. Love all you do. Thanks for all the years bringing me and my partner happiness. Well, thank you very much, Krince, or Krincy. And just now we got Meeby Jammin'. Oh, thank you very much for that. Thank you, everyone, today. Thank you so much. I've been meaning to donate as thanks for the content. Seems now's as good a time as any. Well, Meeby Jammin', you be appreciated very much. Thank you. Okay, so we're waiting for our army to assemble. The papacy shall come to know the true faith. The holy chocolate fountain is a must for any feast. Oh, speaking of feasts, so what the heck? Eating was well underway and drinking a little too far along when Count Guy decided it was time for some horse riding. My stables were locked up tight with guidance from a duchess. Soon led a group of eager riders inside. So a bunch of drunk people want to ride horses. Don't drink and ride. With absolutely no control over my animals, there was swearing, laughter, and broken bones as men and women fell from horses, ambling around the hall. Other creatures in the stables did not get away much easier, and one goat nearly caved in under the weight of Earl Meneses. Oh, man. Stable hands, save those people from themselves. We gain lively feats for 10 years. Oh, increased cavalry damage. Okay, oh, my wife's pregnant again. So what I'm going to do with this group is I'm going to go ahead and move them to get started. Oh, sorry, on Friuli. And then what I'm going to do is just go back to raise everyone some more. So we're going to have some troops going over there and starting a siege while everyone else, is coming from Scotland and things, and they are arriving. Man, do I ever appreciate the fact, like, the reduced micro and not having to move everyone and get them on manually operated boats to get them in places. And it's still got an essence of realism because it takes a while for the troops to move around, which is great. The feast is ending. Keep me in the hearts of vassals. We're going to gain prestige. Everyone likes me a little bit more, which is nice. We shall reclaim our lands for Pope Chocula. Ah!
It's whiskey and chocolate.
We got prisoners. We could call allies to war. I don't feel there's any reason we would need to do that, but we absolutely could. Oh, it's Captain Penguin again. Yes, the show's called BBC Hospital. I've seen one episode of BBC Hospital because it was put on YouTube. I mean, for all I know, they're all on YouTube. I have no idea. But it was the one around one of the terrorist attacks. I don't know which one, but it's really interesting because it's like it's this regular, like, you know, documentary style show at real hospitals, right? And, you know, they're like in a boardroom, you were listening on some boring administration meeting about like hospital policy and everything, and then all of a sudden all the phones start ringing. It's crazy. I don't remember which terrorist attack it was in London, or even if it was in London, in England somewhere. But it was crazy interesting episode. Really dramatic. Yeah, so I've seen that one. Should be live TV in the UK in November. We'll see how to get to the nation of the Canucks. Mm-hmm. Sometimes, some things are sometimes easier to catch TV shows from other nations. Okay, he's coming over here, which is fine. I'm just going to park you in Treviso. Because, like, I know one of the things I have the hardest to get here in Canada is Canadian-produced content. Because the rights holders and things like that are, you know, operating slightly differently, whereas, like, you know, internationally, they're just like, yeah, whatever, just, you know, yeah, whatever streaming service, we'll just work through a third-party company to make it happen. There's all these Canadian shows that I can't just stream in Canada, which is really frustrating. So the BBC situation might be similar, where it might be like surprisingly easy for me to just like watch an episode of it on YouTube or something, whereas you couldn't even watch it in UK. Every now and again, you run into those things. Oh, I know we're getting some more whiskey and chocolate here, but I'm going to focus slightly on the war for just a moment, because I don't want to be caught out. We don't need this many people sieging, but we're going to do that. I'm going to keep my units parked over here for safety. Good stuff. Let's head over to Urbino next. And I'm just going to park you, oops, this 10k stack, I'm going to park you in Arezzo. Actually, I can probably... Nah, I don't want to spread out. Actually, maybe what we should do is merge up. Okay, everyone go to Urbino. What we'll do is we'll detach siege troops, and then the rest of them will go and hunt some troops. That's what we're going to do. That's how we're going to handle it. Since I'm paused... Anyway, what's the chocolate? Whoa! Well, first of all, from Halco, thank you again. Regarding sauna, I need to figure out how I can get you and Essentia to Finland to have sauna and swimming in sea from sauna and drinking some beer. I've never been to Finland. I would really like to. I had casually, right around the time that like City Skylines was coming out, and I was doing a lot of work with Paradox for City Skyline, I had casually hinted at them a few times that I would totally be willing to go to Finland and, you know, go to the City Skylines offices and, you know, to do work things, and they didn't go for it. I tried real hard. Culture change, okay, we'll take a look at that soon. Money's going pretty quick. We do have a perk. We're gonna have planned cultivation so that we can get the development going up. But yeah, I think Essentia's a big fan of sauna. She loves the heat, so she might be quite keen on that. And Tuck and Roll, thank you very much, very generous. Howdy from Texas, man. Okay, I don't want to start talking about all the travels, but I did a really nice trip to Texas, quite a few years ago. 10, maybe nearly 15 years ago. Trip to Texas, and we had an amazing time. Long-time watcher, mostly YouTubes and some streams. Thank you for providing excellent content for my family, and I love it. If you would like some chocolate from Texas, my town has a local shop that makes Ecuadorian chocolate. It's great. Yes, please. I mean, as the Pope of chocolatism, I demand tithes in the form of chocolate, obviously. So now we're sieging. I'm gonna hit the F key. F key, which normally in the tooltip it still says this is the split army key. This is not quite accurate. It's a split army key if you're not sieging. However, if you are sieging, it's bound to station besiegers, even if it doesn't tell you that in the user interface. I think the lack of communication about it is a bit of a bug. The behavior might be acceptable, but it was a bit of a bug that led to a significant amount of confusion at the start here. We have another daughter, Maria. Maria. You're not going to be Maria. You are going to be Zwam! Zwam! I was going to make a joke about naming our kids alphabetically. It doesn't actually fit with everything else, but... And that would imply this would be potentially our final kid. It's going to be harder to find someone who comes in the alphabet after ZW. Is there anyone in the chat with a username that would be after a ZW? I would be pretty impressed. So we've got lots of kids, so our realm's definitely going to be divided up. Royal Fascination. Oh, prerogative. Oops, that's the wrong button. I want to go here. Royal prerogative. This enables the high crown laws. Yes, nice. If I don't set a fascination, does it just spread it around? Or is it just like a complete penalty not to? I figure I'll go for Manorialism here because it's already got a boost because of neighboring tech or something. So this will increase the odd. ZZYXKI in the chat. Well, there you go. There you go. That's, oh, Cynthia. Wow, we've got a lot of people, like, low in the alphabetical order. That's actually incredible.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
Oh, we can modify your contract. Yeah, sure. We'll go ahead and do that because we may as well. The injured vassal. Are we? Hold on. I know we were attacking in bad territory. I guess they did have a lot of reinforcements. Holy shit. Well, I didn't expect that at all. I was too busy with, like... I just assumed it was going to be an easy win. I didn't even think about it for a second. Whoopsie doodles. Okay. Alright. That's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, we'll hold the Mystical Communion. That's going to be okay. Everything's fine here. Yeah, I was not paying any attention because I just assumed, well, we got lots of numbers, it'll be fine. But our army quality is pretty low and attacked in the mountains. Although I guess his army quality is not much better than ours. It was probably mostly the mountains. Let's go straight for the Pope over here. It's farmland, so at least we wouldn't be attacking the mountains anymore. Hire more because the Pope didn't have them all. I mean, the Pope does have a lot of money, too. We're sort of in a similar boat that way. I'll do an even split here. And then grab one of these and just hang out at the barony here. Then we can reinforce each other if anything were to happen. His sieges aren't going to be worth much compared to ours, because we're actually sieging the war goal. Snipe the Papal Palace, yes. I'm going to hold off on the whiskey and chocolate for now, because clearly I got a beeline in here. Apocryphy. My unquenchable pursuit for knowledge and hot chocolate has brought me to discover a strange old text. This volume, attributed to an ancient theologian only rarely referenced in official sources, brings light to certain aspects of chocolatism that I had no idea belonging to the faith's dogma. We only have a 33% chance of succeeding. Oh, this would make kinslaying accepted. And give me a lifestyle perk. Better study this in private. Give me 100 experience. Heretical filth must be burned. Oh, we got it. We got to go for the roll here. Is this the white chocolate is chocolate text? Maybe. His sieges are war goals in its kingdom. Oh, maybe. Oh my god, it went. New dogma. By integrating the contents of the old text, the modern chocolate practices, I have left a historical mark on our faith, one that few of my successors will hope to ever match. I mean, I did also found the religions, I'm just saying. Some notable representatives of our clergy still scoff at my unusual change of doctrine, but thanks to my eloquence, most of the influential theocrats have been convinced about the legitimacy of my reform. Kinslaying is now legal. Well, we were wondering how much chaos we would have in this game after I go to fast forward mode. And now we're going to know. Chocolate is thicker than blood. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. That's really good. Yeah, battle loss. We've got an 18% loss war score. We'd only be at minus 1%, except for losing this giant battle. I just made a murder religion. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. They believe in another religion. We can get religious understanding. Popular opinion plus 25 in this province. Court chaplain loses some opinion. Or it'll be easier to convert. You know what? How they worship's none of my business. I'm arbitrary, apparently. What's the skipping thing you're talking about? So what's going to happen is after we die, I'm going to switch to observe mode and let the game run and fast forward for like 50 years. And see what happens. I'm worried we won't have much of our family left after this. But I guess everyone's going to be murdering each other pretty aggressively, so we will see. Alright. The papacy. The base of it is about to fall. Oh man, that's a lot of indulgences. Boom, boom, boom. It's going to help pay for our